Speech off.
Hello. Well, I'm doing this in either 2 or 3 videos. I'm going to show you how I make the most wonderful, it's a bit West Indian style, curried mutton. It's delicious. This is my recipe. And everyone that's had it, I'll tell you. The reason I'm cooking all this mutton is because I found, doing my freezers out, and I found the biggest blooming thing, joint of mutton you've ever seen in your life. It must have been there 6 months, so it might poison us. So last night I cut it up. I was going to season it last night, but I didn't. I was tired. So this is all mutton. So I do this different to a lot of curries, and the reason being, right, these are all onions. Can you see all these onions? These 3 large onions, plenty of onions. I'm going to season the meat. Because the mutton cooks for quite a long time, I'll show you anyway. This is why I do it different, but I'll show you what I do. Into all these lovely onions, can you see? Ooh, loads of onions. I'm going to drop this mutton. There's loads of it, trust me. Oh, right. And then, I'll just put that there for a minute. Here, I've got a whole garlic bulb and these little devils, about 10 of these little devils with the seeds in, just chopped up. So I'm just going to throw those on. That's that in there. Put the chopping board down. What's that? Oh, coconut, that's for later. Got my ginger. Then I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put my spices in. If I can find a spoon. Is that a spoon? Right, I start with the, start where I know where I am. These cardamoms, green cardamoms. Some people like to fish the cardamoms out, but I don't, because what happens when you're cooking them and they get hot, they open up and all the lovely flavour comes out. And I chew them. I mean, if you find some in and you don't like them, just discard them, but I leave them in. I can't be fishing all these cardamoms out. There is another way I do my curry where I blend all the spices and ground them and crush them, but this is a different type of curry. And then I'm going to put some cloves in. They smell lovely. This is why I go to wing. Yep, have you seen how much stuff I get? Just that many. Well, don't forget, I've probably got about 5 kilos of mutton here. Flipping heck. Ah! And then it should be coriander. Let me feel how much I'm going to put in. This is why I never throw my jars away. Right, that's coriander. Now, because there's a lot, I'll put a bit more in it. There is coriander. A tiny bit more. I never measure anything out. And this got to be cumin. Yes, cumin. Now, I don't put as much cumin in because it has, I don't know what it is about cumin. So let me feel how much. About that much, just one in. Pop it in. And this, I think, is Chinese five spice. You can tell. Chinese 5 spice. Oh, it's lovely. It has cinnamon in it as well. I put quite a heap of that in. I feel, yeah. Tiny bit more. It just has a nice. I don't know exactly what's in it, so I don't profess to know. But I just know it's nice. And then, no, that's different. It's a straight jar. So I'm going to put a bit of garam masala in. Let me feel this. No, I'll feel it. Put that in. Then, just for effects, this, I can tell by the jar, this is hot curry powder. You don't have to put this in because everything's there, but because I found it, I thought, I'll stick a bit of that in as well. Put all that in. Then, now I've put the ginger. Oh no, I haven't put ginger in yet. So now with this, get ginger. I can't be bothered peeling it and doing all that thing. So what I do is just grate it in. I love ginger. Don't forget there's garlics, there's very, very hot peppers, and there's ginger now, loads of ginger. Don't you love ginger? Fresh ginger, there's nothing like it. It's good for you as well, you know. Keep going, yeah. Look at that. Now, because I put these very hot little devils in, but I don't know how hot they are. If later on it's not hot enough, I'll put some of these in. I'll show you. Chili flakes, you've all seen chili flakes. The reason I use chili flakes and not ground chili is because if you put it in after, because it's not hot enough, if you put the powder in, it tastes powdery all the way through because you haven't cooked it. Whereas if you put the chili flakes in, it tastes great. God, I'm being very domestic. I'm putting everything away, aren't I? Do you think there's enough ginger in there? So now, what I'm going to do is just go and get some rubber dub gloves. Quinn. I got these surgical gloves. I'm going to operate now. No, the reason I'm putting my gloves on because I don't want to get chilly in my fingers. So I'm going to use my hands to massage all this now. Oh, and don't forget salt. Rubber dub dub, 3 men in a tub. And who do you think they be? The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Throw them out, Rose are thee. Oh, need some salt as well. Salt, where's the salt there? Honestly, I can't believe. If you want all your spices, you must go to Wingyip or some of the Indian places because you get massive big bags. And they're so cheap. I mean, look at this. I, in my wisdom, bought that. It's got every herb and spice you can think of. No good to me. I can't bloody see it. I can't see any of them. It's alright if Freddy's at home. And how small are these? I mean, how long is that going to last me? And because I can't read anything that's on it. So if anyone wants a nice little vegetable wrap, you can have it, you know. I'm going to put my hands in here. What did I put? Then lemon juice. I put salt in. Where's the lemon juice? Some lemon juice from Wingyip. It won't come out. Oh, it's got a ring pull on it. Pull the ring off. If you can. Coming out now. Put lemon juice on. About that much. Put that there. And then massage it in. Oh, there's that ginger. Don't need to. You can't leave that in. I'm going to massage it all in with all the onions. Honestly, you know, I've cooked it this way for years. And I've done it for like parties, and I did it once for this party in the Unicorn years ago, and this guy called Carlton is a Sikh, you know, with the turban, dead nice, and he's a chef, and his brother came in. He said, oh, can I take some of that home to our Carlton? He reckons he makes the best curry. I said, of course, you know, because I'm an English girl. I give him some account to take home, and he come and said, Carlton wants the recipe. I was dead sure Carlton wanted my recipe. And there he is, a Sikh chef. So what I'm going to do now, make sure it's all mixed in. Do look like sexy Nigella Lawson. Have you noticed no red wine? It's because it's 2. What time is it? Now normally I'd leave this overnight to marinate, but to be honest, I haven't got time. Because when I cook all this, it's going to be massive, and I've got loads of other things to put in with it. If you've got any, you know, tomatoes that are going soft, chop them up and throw them in it as well. And then just leave that. But I'm going to have to start cooking it in about an hour. So that's everything in. and then go and sit down and have a cup of tea and get your gloves off. So that's it for now. I'm going to put my spices away, but there it all is. It's massive, and there is going to be a lot because, like I said, I've got other things to add in. Like, I might just chuck a couple of these fresh tomatoes in, put that there. Where's my knife? I had a knife somewhere. Oh, there it is. So I've got loads of tomatoes left, so I don't want to waste them. So I'll chuck a couple of tomatoes in as well. I'm going to put 10 tomatoes in as well. And I'll have loads of fresh coriander going later. But if anyone's on curry tomorrow, right, and you're watching this, if you want me to bring you one in, because when I've cooked all this, I'm going to put it in containers and freeze it. So my Freddie will have loads when he comes home. I've already got massive king prawns that you saw, and I've got chicken curry. They were cooked a totally different way. This is more West Indian with an Indian twist. Just leave all that there. Go and make yourself a cup of tea or have a glass of wine. I'm having tea, and I'll come back with part 2 later. Goodbye, so long, farewell, I'll be to say goodbye.